Danny, disappointing result. We never really got going. How do you sort of assess that performance?
No, I think you're right in respect of we didn't really get going. First half was pretty evenly matched. We had a great chance, Smalley's header, and I think they had a header as well. And then if you looked at the second half, again we didn't really get going. But I can't look at them and say that they did either. If you look at their first goal, which come from a poor clearance, that should be cleared quite comfortably, and the clearance has not gone where it should do, and the geezers put it straight back in and they've scored. And the second goal's come from our free kick, where again the ball's gone in, they've headed it out, and we're more than comfortable with enough bodies back to deal with it, and we've not quite dealt with it properly. So if you look at the game, for them I suppose it's a perfect away performance, but for us, we just feel that they've come away with 3 points and scored 2 goals, and not really had to do much to get them here.
Yeah, I mean, you said there wasn't much in the way of chances. I mean, neither goalkeeper was really busy. It was a bit of a sort of feisty affair in the middle, but we didn't see any sort of yellow cards or anything until late on in the game. Do you think that just sort of got bogged down a bit in the midfield from both sides, really?
Yeah, there wasn't sort of too much free flowing play from either side. It was a battle game, and I felt that in the first half we did enough to compete, and in the second half not quite enough. When I expected us at half time to come out and our tempo and everything else to be better than what it was in the first half. But yeah, it's not one of our better performances. Is that going to be the defining moment on whether you could get in the playoffs or not? No, I don't think it is. Still 13 games left for us. But on the day, as I say, it's I suppose you can look at it. It's a good away win for them, without them really doing anything special to get here.
Yeah, and Lawrence Eagers obviously suffered a bit of a hamstring injury. It's going to keep him out for a few weeks. That's given Charlie Dickens the opportunity to come in. Last game against Staines, he was fantastic, and today again, apart from obviously there were a couple of goals, he looked pretty solid again. So he's stepped up to the plate there.
He's been excellent in the last 2 games. And yeah, Charlie's been one that we've had in and around us for a while now, and it was just waiting for the right time to put him in. He's been putting in really good performances for the under-21s, and obviously when Lawrence pulled up with his hamstring, he's been given a chance, and so far he's taken that chance. So he's definitely one for us for the future, looking forward, and we're really pleased with how he's developing at the moment. Yeah.
And this week we saw Ryman leave. Are you happy with where the squad is at the moment, or are you potentially looking to add a couple more names before the sort of transfer deadline?
No, I think we're pretty happy with where we are at the moment. We've got good strength in depth. If you look at the bench today, that's always obviously the key sign. And any one of them players that was on the bench today are good. Are starters. Obviously, with the performances that we've had of late, and particularly last weekend at Staines, there was no need to change anything today. And yeah, we're happy with what we've got and where we are at the moment. Yeah.